Nobody knows what it's like to be in my head, to live in this head. Nobody knows what it's like to have lived my life, to live in my life. Nothing seems to change in this life, in my life. Why can't I finally comprehend that I'm loved, that I'm loved? Why can't I finally see that he loves me, he loves me? He's the only one that knows what it's like to be in my head, to be in this head. 'Cause nobody knows what it's like to be in my head, to be in this head. You know, like, I feel like these video things are the way forward, and I don't know how it's going to run, I don't know how it's going to roll. But, you know, resolutions need to happen. I'm someone who dragged myself out the gutter and brought change into my life. There was 3 people, the dream team, that helped me, 3 support workers that got it, that understood that the way you're going to help someone who's broken to the point of despair and homelessness and abuse in substances or whatever they're abusing themselves with, the key ingredient is to never give up. Never give up. There's so much that goes on in my head even to this day. Feelings and lies of insecurity and unworthiness and lack of love and rejection and neglect and abandonment. But you know, it's all lies. And I believed those lies for so many years. And I lived on the streets, you know, like when I was a teenager, my sister made a comment that by the time I'm 16, I'll be standing on the street corner taking drugs and selling the Big Issue. Well, I wasn't quite 16, I was a little bit older than that, but that lie was spoken over me and it happened. And I just want to speak to every single lie that's been spoken over your life, yeah? It's a lie. I break that off in Jesus' name, because you know what? You are bold, you are beautiful, you are a child of God. There is nothing in this world that can come against you because you are a child of God. I wasn't going to turn this into like no biblical video, I'm just being straight up and honest, yeah? I believed the lies that I was thick, I believed the lies I was stupid, I believed the lies that I was fat and I was ugly. I believed the lies that I would never amount to anything, that I've got a brain, I should use it, yeah? I use my brain. I have a unique brain, I have a different brain, yeah? I've been held back for so many years, held down by the lies of insecurities. But you know what? It's time to step out in boldness and be strong in the fact of knowing that I am a child of God and so are you. You know, it's like I wrote this book called Gutter to Glory, and it's basically my story of how I climbed out of the gutter, of living on the streets in homelessness, sleeping in Charing Cross subway when I was 13 years old because I'd run away from a foster placement, to living as a fully fledged homeless heroin addict by the time I was 20, bang on the crack, bang on the heroin. But somehow within me there was a strength that rose. I know what that strength was and who created that strength, but you know, I overcame. And I know that this story right here is going to help others see hope and help them overcome this life. You know, there's everything you read in here, there's so much that isn't even written. You know, it's like, I could go into so much more detail, but I wanted to get this book out there to be able to try and at least bring around a resolution. you know. So I just really want to encourage you. I'm actually going to lower the price on Amazon a little bit as well. I still need to pay my bills and stuff, because this is my full-time employment now, promoting this book and trying to set people free from this life. Because trust me, I've slept in that doorway in the blizzard of snow with no sleeping bag. Yeah, I know what it feels like, and it ain't nice. And if, like, even if this book can reach one person sleeping in a doorway, seriously, I'm happy. Just, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the books out. I've got a group of people there ready. We're going to take them out and we're going to give them to the homeless people, because they need to read this story and see hope, to see this proof that the broken can be fixed. Just share a little hope, please, maybe. It's up to you guys. I really feel like this story is going to break chains of captivity. It's going to bring freedom to so many. Waffling as always. Yeah, let me just tell you a little something as well before, like, this book. I never left school. By the time I was 16, I was on the fair travelling. I had felt like running away with the fair. Then when I was 18, I was still on the fair, but leaving the, I was off the rails. There was no school, I didn't leave school, but this book, I designed it, the cover, created the cover, the blurb, everything written is edited by myself. I might see a little error or two in there, but you know what, nobody's perfect, right? This is completely self-published through Amazon, and I'm not saying that to get any praise or anything, but that's how passionate I am about this story being out there. I can't be bothered going around the houses trying to get people to like, share, do whatever. It is what it is, but this story needs to be heard, guys, because I can't stress that enough. Please, 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 please get this book and share it. Give it to a homeless person. That is my hope, is for this to reach every homeless person out there, to see, just to show them, you know, if I could get out of this life, trust me, anybody can. Just say, I was impossible. I was one of the worst. I was the worst. Honestly, guys. God to glory. This is my story. Bring glory to God in everything that I do, but this is my story. Anyone can overcome, whether you believe in Jesus or not. But I encourage you to give your life to Jesus. But, you know, you don't have to believe in Jesus. Just believe in yourself. You can do this. Anybody can do this. Resolution can come. I'm actually going to post this. No editing, no nothing. This is me. This is real. This is raw. I'm honest, okay? Take me as you find me. Okay. Yeah. I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say. No one will love you as you are. I'm not I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say. No one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. Because this is us, man, this is us. Take a chance. Take a chance. Because someone took a chance on me, right, and I became gutter to glory. Take a chance. Thanks for tuning in, bye. For now. Oh, I don't really like all this because it's just so weird, but, you know, this is me, this is real, this is who I am. This is me, this is me. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Oh, oh, yeah. Joyful, that's me, joyful. Listen, thanks for tuning in. See you again soon. Bye for now.